Good morning, dear students and concerned teachers. My name is Mukesh Lakra. I am from Government High School, Jeddah. I welcome you all to this live virtual class of our Sundargarh district. Today, I am with a very beautiful topic, that is the first step. Earlier, I have already discussed in 3 classes the detail of the text, and today I will be dealing with all the important questions of the first part of the first step. So let's go to the smart board and learn together. So as earlier I have already told, the topic, the first step is completely based on the educational rights of the girl children or the girls' education. So today we'll know by discussing more about the topic itself and we'll discuss the important questions of the first part of this topic. So the first step, part one, summary. So it is a very beautiful story, dear students. The story begins with a fresh morning, in the fresh morning, when the central character Ammu, मुख्य चरित्र जी अम्मू अच्छी. So Ammu was sleeping in the morning, and meanwhile her father comes and he used to wake up her by saying that Ammu, please wake up and make tea for me. And he was with a container of milk. So he tries to wake up Ammu and want her to make tea for him. And meanwhile he tells about a big house where he used to work as a watchman. So her father, Ammu's father, was a watchman in the big house. So there are several characters, there are several incidents we will come across in this part. So okay, so this story has completely based on, as I told you, the female education or girls' education. It is very much important for all of us to realize, to visualize the importance of girl children in the society, importance of our education for them, and importance of the deprivement of girls, how they are being deprived of education as well. So today we shall begin by the summary of the first part. So I have taken only the summary part, and later I have also added a few questions, objective questions as well. We will discuss it very thoroughly, and later that I have also added 2 more subjective questions. There also will get some knowledge about the topic itself. So Ammu, who is Ammu? Ammu is the central character of the topic. So Ammu is a 10-year-old motherless girl. Earlier, before beginning this topic, or before beginning of the story, Ammu has already lost her mother, who had already died in the story as it is mentioned here. So Ammu is a 10-year-old girl. से मात्र 10 ବର୍ଷର ଗୋଟେ କୁନି ବାଳିକାଟିଏ lived with her father and her little brother. ସେ କାହା ସହିତ ବାସ କରୁଥିଲା ନା with her father. Her father's name is Chelapa, Mr. Chelapa, and her brother name is Chini. She had 3 members in her family. First, her father, Mr. Chelapa, she herself, Ammu, and her little brother Chinni. So she had lost her mother. Ammu had lost her mother earlier. Years ago, she had lost her mother. So along with her father and her brother, they used to live, or they used to stay in a house where they were living. We'll know later. And she had to do, since her mother was not there, since she had lost her mother, she had to do all the household work. She had to do all the household work. Whatever the work they were getting out of their house, whether cleaning house, whether cooking food, whatever it is, she was all dealing with. So one day her father ordered her to make tea for him. One day what happened, meanwhile she was sleeping, it was a first morning time, she was in the bed itself. So her father came and said, Ammu, wake up and make tea for me. please wake up and make tea for me. And saying that, he extended his hand, uh, and he was holding a kind of what container of milk. So he extended uh, the container to Amu and told, take milk and make tea for me, is tea for him. Okay. So then after making tea, he called Amu that follow me, and meanwhile Amu followed her father, catching the cup tea. So just then Chalapa told her that. Meanwhile, Chalapa told her that he wanted to work as a maid in his owner's house, because Chalapa was the watchman. Here, you can relate this picture. You can relate this picture as he can be the Chalapa, is Amu, is Chini, and since Chalapa was the watchman, you can relate this picture to boost your imagination, boost your ideas, boost your memories as well. And here, this picture relates the big house as well. So Chalapa was the watchman at the big house. So Chalapa wanted, because the new owner was about to come, ଗୋଟେ ନୂଆ ଘର ମାଲିକ ଆସିବା ଥିଲେ, so Chalapa wanted her daughter Ammu to be a maid, to work in the big house as well. Why? So Chalapa told her that he wanted her to work as a maid in his owner's house. Chalapa was the watchman at the big house. So as I had told you, Chalapa was the watchman at the big house. She was taking care of almost the big house, because she was looking after the big house, protecting, like, okay. So the owner of the big house had died and came to know that his owner's sister daughter was coming to live there. So earlier the owner of the owner of the big house was a man, but since he had already died, his sister's daughter was coming to stay there. So she will be the new owner. Okay. So new owner was about to come to stay there in the big house as well. So since Chalapa knew about coming of a new owner, so he told her daughter Amu that if she will work in the big house as a maid, she will get some money. Okay, so he was coming to live there shortly. Shortly means quickly. In a very short period of time, a new owner will come to stay in the big house. So the new owner was in need of a reliable maid, since she was a lady and she was alone. So she was in need of a reliable maid, because in order to stay in this big house and maintaining all kinds of work, starting from cleaning, fooding, and many more things, usually we get in our home. So in order to deal with all those work, she wanted to have a reliable maid. So because she wanted to because she was in need, the new owner of the big house was in need of a reliable maid. As Chalapa came to know about the matter, ଯେତେବେଳେ Chalapa ଜାଣିବାକୁ ଚାହିଁଲେ ଯେ ନୂଆ ଘର ମାଲିକ ଯିଏ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ନିହାତି ଭାବରେ ଗୋଟେ ନୂଆ ଚାକରାଣୀ, ଯିଏକି ମାନେ ବିଶ୍ୱସ୍ତ ଚାକରାଣୀର ଅନ୍ୱେଷଣରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି, ତେଣୁ ସେ କ'ଣ କହିଲେ ନିଜ ଝିଅ ଆମକୁ ନା, ମାନେ ସେ ଚାହିଁଲେ ଯେ ଯଦି ତୁ ଆସିକି ସେଇଠି ଗୋଟେ ମେଡ୍ ଭାବରେ ବା ଚାକରାଣୀ ଭାବରେ କାମ କରିବୁ, you will get some money. Okay, next. So Chalapa told his daughter to work as a maid there to get some money for her brother Chini's study, because Chalapa wanted her daughter Ammu to work as a maid. This picture could be related with the word maid, M-A-I-D. You can relate this picture as a maid. So Chalapa told his daughter Ammu to work as a maid in the big house. If Ammu will work as a maid in the big house, she would get some money, and with that money Chalapa would be helpful to send his younger son Chini to school for study. Ammu expressed her eagerness to go to school like her brother. Since Chalapa wanted his son Chini to send to school, so when he expressed that Chinu will be going to school. So even Amu also expressed her desire. से अमु मध्य तार इच्छा प्रकाश कला ता बापा को कहिला बा छेलापा को कहिला जे मु मध्य स्कूल को जिबाकू चाहूची. So then, but her father did not admit it easily. Rather, he turned it down the plea that education would be of no use to the girls. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଛେଲାପା କହି ଯେତେବେଳେ ଅମୁ ଛେଲାପାଙ୍କୁ କହିଛି ଯେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଅମୁ ତା ବାପାଙ୍କୁ କହିଛି ଯେ ମୁଁ ମଧ୍ୟ ସ୍କୁଲକୁ ପଢିବା ପାଇଁ ଯିବି ସେତେବେଳେ ଛେଲାପା ଅମୁର ବାପା ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ରୂପେ ତାକୁ ପ୍ରତ୍ୟାଖ୍ୟାନ କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ରୂପେ ତାକୁ ମନା କରିଦେଇଛନ୍ତି କଣ କହିକି ନା ଏଜୁକେସନ would be of no use to the girls. ଝିଅ ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ବା ବାଳିକା ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଶିକ୍ଷାର ମହତ୍ଵ କିଛି ନୁହେଁ. Okay, so as when Chelapa told that his son Chinu will go to school to get some education, and meanwhile even Amu also expressed her desire to get some education and to go to school. So Chelapa denied by saying that education would be of no use to the girls because they will get married or you will be get married even before completing the third grade, as we had read in the text itself. So Amu was in tears thinking of her mother. Amu was in tears. Amu was in tears means she was crying literally when her father told like this, or when her father replied in this way. She was shocked and she was crying. Generally tears came out of her eyes. So Amu was in tears thinking of her mother. Meanwhile she thought about her mother. She thought that Amu wished that her mother was alive. ଯେତେବେଳେ ତା ବାପା ତାକୁ ସମ୍ପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ ରୂପରେ ମନା କରିଦେଲେ ଅମୁ ଭାବିଲା ଯଦି ମୋ ମା ବଞ୍ଚିଥାନ୍ତେ, because she had lost her mother, ଯଦି ମୋ ମା ବଞ୍ଚିଥାନ୍ତେ ଆଜି ମୋତେ ଏହି ଦିନ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ପଡି ନଥାନ୍ତା. So she got emotional and she was thinking of her mother, and meanwhile she cried and tears came out of her eyes. So she would not have allowed Chelapa to speak so uncaringly, because Chelapa was not so serious about the Amu's education. Chelapa was only serious about Chini's education, because in Chelapa's view, Chelapankara motare, he was thinking that being a girl, if someone will be educated, it will be of no use, because the girls, the female child are getting married even after completing their education as well. So it was for him like it will be of no use to the girls. So she would not have allowed. What she means here Amu's mother. Amu's mother. So it is a kind of assumption, or it is a assume she would not have allowed Chelapa to speak so uncaringly. So Amu is thinking that if my mother would have alive, she would not have allowed Chelapa to speak so uncaringly. बेखातिर भाव से अनुमति प्रदान करिनथांते एमिति भाबरे कहिबा पई. Then Chelapa ordered his daughter to go to the big house and clean that house at 9 o'clock. Then Chelapa ordered, ताबरे Chelapa order देले बा आदेश देले कागो अमुको to go to the big house and clean the big house at 9 o'clock. Then Chelapa orders his daughter Amu to go to the big house and clean, because the new owner was coming. Okay, they lived in the servants' quarter. They live in a servant quarter of the big house. So Amu, along with her family, Mr. Chelapa along with his family, like Amu and Chini, three of them were a family, because Amu had already lost her mother. So three of them were there, were living in the servants' quarter of the big house. So Amu cleaned her home first. So when Chelapa told his daughter Amu to clean the big house as well, so Amu cleaned her home first. Se prathame nijo ghar ko safa kala, and then she walked to the big house packing her father's lunch. Jetebele se nijo ghar ko safa kari sarla, tapare kono kala ता बापांकर कोन लंच पैक कला पर से कोन कला, she walked to the big house packing her father's lunch. ता बापांकर बा छेलापांकर मध्याह्न भोजन पैक करिके से कोन कला big house को आगे गला. So it is all about the summary of the first part. So now we will be discussing the questions, objective questions. So each question has 4 options. We'll have to identify the right ones 28 questions are objective type questions, and 2 questions are of subjective type. So, dear students, look at carefully. So each question has 4 options, out of which one question is correct. I will ask the school student to make the right one. Okay. So in the first
10
question,
years old.
10 years.
10 years old girl. Old
10
girl.
years old girl.
10 years old girl.
Okay, 10-year-old girl. So right answer will be 10-year-old girl. In the text, ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ବହି ପଢୁଛେ, okay, very good, sit down. ଆମେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ପଢୁଛେ ଆମେ 7 years old କୋଉଠି ବି ଦେଖିନି, 8 years କୋଉଠି ବି ଦେଖିନି, 11 years ମଧ୍ୟ କୋଉଠି ଦେଖିନି. So ଆମେ ଜାଣିବା ଯେ answer କଣ ହେବ 10-year-old girl. So ଆମକୁ ଆସେ 10-year-old girl. It is confirmed. Okay. So second question. What did father ask or order Amu to do? Okay. So here also you will find 4 options, dear students. Each mother tama charote answer paiba. Okay. देखा जाउछि.
Make tea for him.
Make tea for him. Make tea for him. Okay. Ottawa. Next school answer. Do you think this option C is right? Tatasar Gought High School. Tatasargi Gought High School.
Make tea up for him.
Make tea for him. Very good. Okay. So in the whole text आमे देखिछु जैसे पुलिस शो माने शो पुलिस ପାଇଁ କିଛି କହି नथिले and remove the slip से कहि नथिले. अमु निजे उठिला परे से निजे आखि घसी कि से तारो निद छड़ाइथिला and take vessels of milk मध्ये से कहि माने से देखि कि जानिथिला. So से कोन कहिथिले ऑर्डर करथिले कोन ना चाहा तयारी करिवा पई. Okay. So make tea for him will be the right answer. Okay. So C will be the right answer. Third question, dear students. Who tried to wake up Amu? Who tried to wake up Amu? Tell, switch on your microphone.
Her father.
Her father. Who is her? What is the name of her father? What is the name of her? What is the name of her father? Whose father? Who is her here? हर कहिले किए? हर माने कहा को बुझुछो? हर माने या बुझुछि अम्मू.
अम्मू.
अम्मू. ये हेला चलापा. So who tried to wake up अम्मू? तार बापा के चलापा कोन ना ताको उठेबा पई चेष्टा कले. Next. So question number 4. What did Amu take from his father's hand? Amu तांको बापांको हातरू कोन नेले? A cup of tea, the vessel of milk, a piece of food, a glass. No, ता बापा कोन नेले? Amu कोन नेले? What did Amu take? What will be the right answer?
A cup of tea.
No, he will. No, this will not be the right answer. Next, A will not be the right answer. A right answer होगा नहीं. जितने बड़े अम्मू को से उठेले when he woke up अम्मू, so he told take the vessel of milk. जितने बड़े से उठेले जितने बड़े चाह तैयारी करिवा पई से milk container वा milk vessel को देइथिले. Okay, so option B will be the right answer. Question number 5. What happened when Amu blew on the flames? What happened when Amu blew on the flames? जिते बड़े this is the picture of blowing on the flames. हला एटी निया जोडुनी बट जिते बड़े आमे ब्लो करूछु बा फुंकुछु सते बड़े एमिति किछि सिनेरियो क्रिएट होचे. सो कोन हेतिला सते बड़े?
Option A.
Option A.
So option A will not be the right answer.
Option
A. Option B. Okay.
Option
So
B.
option B will be the right answer. जिते बड़े अम्मू कोन करथिला जिते बड़े से चाहा बनेबा पई when he prepared to make tea, meanwhile she blew on the flames, and सते बड़े कोन हेतिला तार आखी कोन धुआं ता आखी रे धुआं पसे जे अश्रु बाहरी जाइथिला. So her eyes watered from the smoke. So B will be the right answer. Okay. Question number 6. Who was Ammu's father? Who was Ammu's father? अम्मूर बापा किए थिले?
Mr. Chalappa. Mr. Chalappa.
Mr. Chalappa. Very good. Sit down, please. Very good. So, Mr. Chalappa. Mr. Chalappa was Ammu's father. Okay, ଯେତେବେଳେ ତମେ exam ରେ ଆସିବ dear student ଏମିତି ଆସିବ Mr. Nagappa, Mr. Gudappa, Mr. Ayappa, kind of same kind of things ଆସିବ ବା options ଆସିବ, ତମେ ସେତେବେଳେ confuse ହେବ ନାହିଁ ଯେହେତୁ ଆମେ ଏତେ ଥର ପଢିଛେ. try to clear your fundamentals ହେଲା. next okay, question number 7. who did the owner of the big house want for her? owner of the big house कौन दरकार करथिले? I'm not getting your voice.
Option A.
I'm not getting your voice.
Sir, option A.
No, option A will not be the right answer. Option A will not be the right answer. कौन हबो?
Option B.
Option B, very good. So जेते बेडे नुआ घर मालिक आसिले, she was willing to have a reliable maid. कौन reliable maid? से गोटे विश्वस्त चाकराणी पाइबा पाई से चेष्टा करिथिले बा चाहुथिले कि गोटे विश्वस्त चाकराणी मो घरे रहू. So B option will be the right answer, reliable maid. Okay, so question number 8. Where did Amu's father work as the watchman? अमुर बापा केउठी गोटे जगुआड़ी भाबरे काम करूथिले?
Option B.
At the big house on the hill. Option D.
Option
Option D.
Very good. Okay, so in the valley thai pare, in the house, in the neighborhood एमती किसी option थिबो, confuse हबा नाही. So at the big house on the hill से पहाड़ ऊपर थिबा big house से कोन थिले गोटे जोगुआड़ी थिले. Okay, very good. Question number 9. Why did Chelappa need money? Chelappa काहे की पैसा दरकार करले?
Option C. Option C. Option C. Option C.
Option C. So Chelappa need money. Chelappa need money to send his son Chini to school. तांको पुओ चिनी को स्कूल को पठेवा पई से पैसा दरकार करले नै कि. Very good. So option C will be the right answer. Very good. So question number 10. According to Chelappa, how will Chini get a good job? Chelapanko मतरे चिनी केमिति गोटे भलो चाकरी पाइबो?
Option B. You.
No, option B will not be the right answer. Option C. What is that? If Chini is educated. So option C will be the right answer. Because Chelappa भावंती जदि गोटे बालिका बा गोटे झियो छुआ पढ़िबो से तार शिक्षा समाप्त पूर्वरु से ताको विवाह कर दिया जिवो. जेहेतु चिनी पुअटा से जदि पढ़िबो, जदि भलो गोटे शिक्षित मनीष बनिबो ताहले ताको गोटे चाकरी मिलिबो. He used to think like that. So next question. What did Amu do after hearing her father's words? What did Amu do after hearing her father's words? ता बापांकर शब्द सुनिला परे अमु कोन करिथिला? चारिटा ऑप्शन अछि द स्टूडेंट्स. ऑफ गवर्नमेंट हाई स्कूल गुरुंडिया. आंसर Hope Girls High School Gurundia, Bojapalli School, Bojapalli Government High School. Say the options carefully. So what did Amu do after hearing her father's words? कौन ହେଇଥିଲା? She turned away to hide her tears. से बुली पड़ीथिला तार अश्रु को. जेहेतु से जेते बेले तार बापा ताको मना कर देले सेते बेले से कांदी पकेइथिला आ से जेहेतु कांदिला अश्रु आसिला से अश्रु को लुचेइबा पई, because she wanted to hide her tears in front of her father. So she turned away to hide her tears. So option D will be the right answer. Question number 12. What did Amu do before having her own bath? Amu गाधोइबा पूर्वरु से कोन करथिला? I am not getting your voice, dear student. Switch on your microphone. I am not getting your voice. There might be technical error. So before having her own bath, Amu washed all the clothes. So option A will be the right answer. निजे गाधोइबा पूर्वरु अमु सबु कपड़ा सफा करथिला. So option A will be the right answer. Sit down please. Next. So question number 13. Chelappa says that Amu will get married. This. You have 4 options. Very soon, even before she finishes the 3rd grade, after Chinese education is completed within a couple of months. What will be the right answer? Pick out the answer. So, Chelappa says that Amu will get married. Answer please.
Option B.
Option B. Very good. Option B will be the right answer. Chelapa says that Amu will get married even before she finishes third grade. से तृतीय श्रेणी बा थर्ड ग्रेड समाप्त पूर्वरु बा समाप्ति पूर्वरु से कोन ताको विवाहित कर दिया जिवो. Okay, so B will be the right answer. Very good. Question number 14. Hearing her father words, Amu wished that. 14 number question.
Option C.
Option
C.
Option C. She wished that her mother was alive. से इच्छा कला जे मो माँ बंची थिले भलो हेई थांता. So option C will be the right answer. Very good. Question number 14. Question number 14. Chelapa asked Ammu to come to the big house. At केते समय रे Chelapa तांको डाकी थिला बा डाकी थिले.
Option C.
Option C. Chelapa told Ammu to come to the big house at 9 o'clock. So option C will be the right answer. Very good. Next. Question number 16. What did Ammu do before walking to the big house? Big house को जीवा पूर्वरु Ammu कौन करथिला? Big house को जीवा पूर्वरु Ammu कौन करला? Options are not direct, but you will get to know because these are easiest options. Answer को पिला माने डोमेजर हाई स्कूल. Okay, so big house को जीवा पूर्वरु Ammu कौन करथिला? ता बापा को पाई से lunch pack करथिला. Packed lunch for her father. Okay. So option D will be the right answer. So question number 17. How was the new owner of the big house look like? नुआ घर मालिक big house रो नुआ घर मालिक देखिबा को किपरि थिले? Slim and curly haired, fat and grey haired, slim and grey haired, slim and short hair. You will get multiple options like this. So you will have to find the right option out of these four options. Okay. So answer will be option B हबो नहीं, option C हबो. Option C, slim and grey hair. Option C. Okay, so if you have spoken option C, then it is right answer. Very good. Option C right answer. Very good. So question number 18. How was the new owner of the big house dressed? Big house रो जो new owner थिले से किपरि भाबरे वस्त्र परिधान करथिले? Spotless purple sari, spotless white sari, spotty white sari, spotless white sari, spotless pink sari. Yes, school Gurundia. Answer. Look at the answers options. Look at the options and answer carefully.
Option C.
Option
C.
C. Very good. So option C will be the right answer. से गोटे दाग मुक्त धड़ा साड़ी परिधान करथिले. So is spotless white sari. Option C will be the right answer. Very good. Question number 19. 19th. Who was the new owner of the big house? Big house रो नुआ घर मालिक के थिले? Mr. Mohan, Miss Mohan, Mrs. Mohan, Dr. Mohan. Mrs. Mohan. So option C will be the right answer. Very good. Option C will be the right answer. Mrs. Mohan. Okay. Question number 20. Who would not have allowed Chelapa to speak so uncaringly? ये Chelapa को बेखातिर भावरे कहिबा पाई अनुमति देई न थांते. Ammu's father, Ammu's brother, Ammu's mother, Ammu herself.
Option A, Ammu's father.
Ammu's father. No. This will not be the right answer.
Ammu's mother.
Ammu's mother. Very good. Option C. Option C will be the right answer. कारण अम्मूर बापा जी थिले Chelapa से तो बेखातिर भावरे ताको कहिले कि तू गोटे झियोटा तू पढ़िले कोन करिवु लाइक दैट. बट अम्मू से तेडा भाबिला जदि ता मां बंची थांती, if her mother was alive, she would not have allowed Chelapa to speak so uncaringly. Okay. So option C will be the right answer. Confuse हेबो नाही जेते बडे मल्टीपल चॉइस पाइबो तमे एमिति ही थाई पारे. Question number 21. Of what will education be to you? Who spoke this sentence? इस sentence के कहिथिले?
Ammu's father.
Ammu's father. Very good. So option C will be the right answer. Very good. Question number 22. Why did the new owner of the big house wear a spotless white sari? नुआ घर मालिक कहीं की गोटे दागमुक्त धड़ा साड़ी परिधान करथिले. Options you can see, dear students. I am not getting your voice. Option D. Very good. So because she was a widow, she गोटे विधवा थिले तेणु से धड़ा साड़ी परिधान करथिले. So option D will be the right answer. Very good. 23rd, what did Mrs. Mohan ask to Chelappa? Mrs. Mohan Chelappa को कौन कहिथिले? What did Mrs. Mohan ask to Chelappa? कौन कहिथिले?
Option D. Option B. Option B.
Option B. Okay. To carry in the suitcases. जिते बड़े for the first time when Mrs. Mohan came to big house, Chelappa तांको भेट होई थिले और सेते बड़े से तांको कहि थिले to carry in the suitcases. तांको जो सामान पत्र थिला तांको भीतर को आनिबा पई. So option B will be the right answer. Okay. So question number 24. Who live in Bombay? Bombay रे के वास करथिले?
MRS Mohan daughter.
Very good. Mrs. Mohan's daughter. So Mrs. Mohan's daughter कोठी ना मुंबई रे बसवास करुथिले बा रहुथिले. Okay. Option will be in a this way. Okay. Option माने सब समान समान देखा जाउथबो केबे कंफ्यूज हेबो नाही. Okay. Question number 25. Who is speaking so uncaringly? Who is speaking so uncaringly? Panchayat High School.
Amu's father. Amu's father.
Amu's father. Very good. So option B will be the right answer. Amu's father किए ना Chelappa. से बेखातिर भावरे से कथा होचंती बा कहउचंती. What drew Amu like a magnet? What drew Amu like a magnet? चुंबक परी कौन टाइनला अमु को?
The books.
No, it will not be the right answer.
कभी.
Panchayat High School.
Option D.
Option D. Very good. So the bookcase in the drawing room.
Option D. Option D. Option D.
Option D. Option D will be the right answer. The bookcase in the drawing room. Okay. Very good. Very good. So question number 27. Where were the vessels that Amu washed? Where were the vessels that Amu washed? कोठी vessels माने थिला ए जो बासन माने थिला जोटा कि अमु सफा करला. Okay. So
Option C.
your answer हबो option. Okay. Option C will be the right answer. In the sink. Sink माने कोन जो किचन रूम रे गोटे थाए बासन धोइबा पई. In the sink. So question number 28. Where did Amu's father work as the watchman? अमुर बापा watchman भाबरे कोठी काम करंती. Where did Amu's father work as the watchman? So at the big house. So option D will be the right answer. Next. So comprehension question. I have only, though it will not come in your exam, but still I have added two more only questions. Comprehension question. Describe Amu's house and family. Amura परिवार घर विषय वर्णना कर. So Amu's house was just a room in the servants quarter at the big house. Amura घर गोटे servants quarter थिला कोठे ना big house रे. There were three people in Amu's family. There were three people in Amu's family. Amura परिवार रे तीन जन थिले. ता बापा Amu and Chini himself. She had her father named Chelappa. Amura बापा को ना कौन थिला Chelappa. And a younger brother named Chini in her family. ता परिवार रे ता बापा जहाँ ना Chelappa थिले एवं ता भाई कौन ना Chini थिला. Her father was not in support of girls' education, so he had only thought to send his son Chini to school, and he made Amu work as a maid. Because Chelappa was not in support of girls' education or female education, he was only thinking to send Chini to school for education. But meanwhile, he was sending Amu, or he wanted Amu to work as a maid in the big house. So next question: why was Amu unhappy? Amu kahi ki खुशी नथिला. Amu, who is a 10-year-old girl, wants to go to school and learn alphabet, but her father told her to work as a maid in the big new owner's house to get some money for her little brother study. Because Chelappa wanted her daughter Amu to work as a maid in the big house, and he was not willing to send Amu to school. And meanwhile, Chelappa wanted Amu to work as a maid and get some money from there, and out of that money only he was thinking to send his son Chini to school, and it made her unhappy to Amu. So dear students, take brief notes out of this class and try to find out the important points of this topic. I hope you enjoyed my classes today. So if you find any kind of doubts, you can ask your concerned teachers. Keep in touch with the books and wish you all the very best for your upcoming classes and exams. Thank you, dear students.